Today's horoscope, Cancer December 7th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You gravitate to situations and pastimes that feed your spirit. You may thoroughly enjoy learning or experiencing something new, or possibly an interesting discussion or exchange of ideas gets you going. Look for things to update, as gaining a sense that you're making improvements may be precisely what you need. Letting go of negative feelings such as resentment can come easily. Also today, Mars turns retrograde, and until February 23rd, there can be some reassessments, delays, or backtracking in your life in the areas of home life, family, domestic pursuits, learning, transit, and communications. Events might seem to conspire to slow you down in these areas, forcing you to reassess how you've been managing these parts of your life. Ultimately, this affords you the opportunity to catch up and make necessary edits in your life. Today, desires can be tricky to understand with Mars at a station. Keep in mind that sweeping decisions can be premature, so take a deep breath and avoid jumping into something big. You'll be dealing with buried anger and resentment as you advance. In the first month of the retrograde, you may need to review or fine-tune projects around the home, deal with repairs, or attend to your living conditions. Despite small inconveniences, you're on a path to a new and improved home life and relations with family. This can take a few months, but the work you do can be rewarding. When it comes to conflict, you take a sideways approach. As we are now beginning Mars retrogradius cycle that is very karmic around the themes of sex and war, we must face how we have handled these areas of our lives in years past. Mars retrograde in Leo also brings potent attention to how we have engaged in our romantic lives, especially around desire, sex, and true love. Financial opportunities might cause you more anger than excitement. You might become frustrated by your financial matters when Mars stations retrograde in Leo. This retrograde could result in a few things. You may feel less motivated to go after your financial goals, which may cause you to stagnate. Mars retrograde could also result in fewer economic opportunities, which may be frustrating if you are feeling stressed about money. Regardless of what happens, you will have to dig deep to find your motivation to keep moving forward. Do not let your anger get in the way of your abundance. If you find balancing many possibilities an exhausting and pointless exercise, consider changing your point of view and focusing that energy to your benefit. Try alternating as many different outlets as you can in your workout routine. Swim one day, run another, and do some challenging yoga in between to stretch and strengthen your muscles. Or try martial arts to keep yourself alert and fit. Remember to drink plenty of water in order to secure your inner source of productivity. You can expect to see some of your attentions turn toward your family or events in the home today. It encourages connections with this special place and the people in it and will help you to strive for better harmony and unity. If you have been feeling disconnected lately, seize the opportunity to bridge distances today. Consider spending more attuned time at home, regardless of whether it's a workday or not. Quality, not quantity. Just as Mars has come to a standstill in his last full day in direct motion in your income sector, and with both planets in your career sector already in retrograde motion, an alignment between the Sun and Mercury in your work sector today is bringing everything together. With Mercury in retrograde motion but the Sun always looking and moving forward, knowing that by tomorrow the doors will be open to the past, second chances and untapped potential across the income, work and career fronts is giving you a clear view in both directions. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday, this has left you emotionally engaged and aware moving into Venus and the Dwarf Planet series final hours here. With both leaving tomorrow but due to align before they leave, this has put heart, emotion and intuition on the same page, as your relationship wants, needs and priorities align to create a clear path forward. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, Mars stations retrograde in Leo, bringing a shift in energy that might feel a bit unsettling at first. Occurring at 6 degrees, this cosmic event can manifest as creative blocks, moments of self-doubt, or even frustration in your personal or romantic life. You may find yourself questioning why your usual outlets for joy or self-expression aren't as fulfilling as they once were. But here's the good news. This phase isn't here to hold you back, it's here to guide you toward balance and self-awareness. Mars retrograde in Leo encourages us to pause, reflect, and recalibrate. Instead of masking discomfort with bravado or, on the flip side, retreating entirely like the cowardly lion, seek a middle ground. This is your chance to focus on activities and outlets that genuinely bring you peace and satisfaction. Whether it's diving into a long-neglected hobby, spending quality time with loved ones, or simply enjoying quiet moments of self-care, finding joy in the simple things will help restore your equilibrium. Confidence and connection, a magnet for new opportunities. Under this influence, your natural efficiency and unique approach to challenges are impossible to ignore. The way you handle situations commands respect and admiration from those around you. Your directness, combined with a newfound self-confidence, makes it easier than ever to meet new people. If you're single, this energy could attract interesting individuals who find your attitude both appealing and irresistible. However, there's a fine line to walk. While self-assurance is a strength, overconfidence can come across as arrogance, potentially alienating others. Staying humble and approachable allows your charisma to shine without dimming anyone else's light. This period is a reminder that diplomacy is key, especially when your solutions might be better than others. Instead of challenging every idea, try adopting a collaborative approach. By showing patience and understanding, you can create a positive environment where everyone feels valued, and you'll likely achieve even better outcomes. Even as challenges arise, you'll find yourself remarkably composed. This cool, calm, and collected demeanor will help you navigate nearly any situation with grace and effectiveness. You instinctively know when to adapt, when to step forward, and when to pause. This balance ensures that you're making thoughtful, decisive moves that align with your long-term goals. This is a powerful time for forming meaningful connections and taking significant steps forward. Whether in your career, personal life, or creative pursuits, your heightened awareness and openness to inspiration will serve you well. Pay attention to the ideas and insights that come your way. Sometimes the smallest piece of information can spark the biggest breakthroughs. Mars retrograde in Leo also nudges us to be mindful of our finances. While it's okay to indulge a little, especially if it's something you'll truly enjoy, be cautious about unnecessary purchases. Before you swipe your card, ask yourself, how long will this bring me joy? Is this expense helping me build the life I envision? Keeping your expenses in check and ensuring your documents are organized can save you from unnecessary stress. This isn't about deprivation, it's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. Mars retrograde in Leo reminds us that periods of self-doubt or frustration aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. By embracing this moment as an opportunity to slow down, reflect, and recalibrate, you can emerge stronger, more grounded, and better equipped to tackle whatever comes your way. Focus on balance. Explore outlets that bring you genuine joy and contentment. Stay humble. Let your confidence shine without overpowering others. Take thoughtful action. Use your instincts to guide you toward meaningful decisions. Be financially mindful. Spend with intention and purpose. This cosmic shift invites you to grow, not just in your external pursuits, but in your internal understanding of yourself and your values. Trust that every challenge carries a lesson and that you have the strength to turn it into an opportunity for growth. What lessons has this retrograde already taught you? How are you planning to use this time to grow? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective and share in your journey.